God didn't give me that vision until I literally was 20 years past my PhD. And I knew a lot, I knew a lot 5 years before my PhD. I was teaching college students in 1993. So it took a lot of processing for me to look at Black culture over many, many years, many decades to understand, like, I get what's going on. It's our culture, it's our habits, it's our consciousness that's kicking us in the butt. If they can get you to dumb yourself down and become unconscious, then they can use you like a slave. It can literally become like a zombie virus that takes over your brain. In fact, I remember reading where they said that consuming lots of media and television reduces the strength of your prefrontal cortex, which is the part of your brain that allows you to engage in strategic thinking and delayed gratification. So literally, but when you're sitting there watching TV all day and consuming media, it's literally frying your brain. It's literally dumbing you down. That's what it's doing. And then when you look at the studies, well, what do you find? You find that Black people watch more television than anybody else. Black people consume more social media entertainment than anybody else. Do you think that there's a connection between the two? Do you think that those two things are connected? And do you think that maybe that's kind of done on purpose? So anyway, so here are some reasons why people overspend their money. One is a lack of a budget. When you don't have a budget, that tends to cause your money to fly out your pocket. That is related to a lack of consciousness, because what happens is that when you have a budget, you're conscious of every nickel that you spend. You're documenting that, you're writing it down, right? But when you don't have a budget, you're not conscious. And when you're not conscious, it kind of goes away. Like, have you ever sat down and done something with somebody? Maybe, I don't know, maybe you went to go see that person that you were really attracted to, and y'all had some hot, sweaty, you know what, in the bedroom, and then you look at you wake up and you look at your watching, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's 8 o'clock, right? The time just flew by. Or remember that song, Secret Lovers? And it said something about we wake up and we notice the time. Remember that? Yeah. We both get nervous cause it's way after 9, right? So here's what I think about. This tells you how weird I am. When I think about that song Secret Lovers and how they woke up and they got nervous because it was way after 9 and they just noticed the time, that made me think about another study that I read that basically said that when your brain is injected with dopamine, or you're doing something fun like having sex or hanging out or using drugs, you lose track of time and space. Like, you just become unconscious. You become unconscious of time. And in fact, an extreme example was, there was a story about this guy who was like this regular middle class dude he dabbled with crack, or for some reason. I don't know why people mess with drugs, but he smoked a little bit of crack every now and then. And one day he decides to go out and smoke some crack. And and when he did that, he literally lost track of time. Like, the whatever the crack did to his brain caused him to forget about time.